Exercise is a man-made tool to simulate activity. So when it comes to better body, getting in tune to, oh, how I'm gonna create the body, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna do these lunges? Am I gonna always do jumping jacks? Family, you can get up and dance for 5 to 10 minutes in the morning. A better body is about activity in your body, using the fuel, making the muscles work, driving more blood, more water, more lymphatic fluid to every organ, to every system in your body. Yeah, we could hit the gym. We could get dumb racked up. I'm loving it too. I'm not gonna shame that. We can for sure hit the nasium at any time, you know what I'm saying, and get jacked up. But for overall lifestyle performance and the better body you want to be in, you just want to kind of match that energy. If you know you want to be a traveler, you know what I mean, you want to walk constantly, be bust, you know what I mean, bust your Ubers, like that's a way of life. It's a way of life. And I dig it too. I just got a lot of children. Traveling, boom, busting your move, do, being here, being there, having to speak, having to talk, having to whoop, having to remember. A lot of y'all in the business world, that's gonna get overwhelming. And if your belly, brain, and body is not ready, you know what I mean? Because that's exactly what is next. Fourth is a better business. And how that top three, that trifecta of the belly, the brain, and that overall body, how can you drive, home a grand business? How can you share good energy? You're not even 100, you're not even 1000% yourself. You ain't got no energy. You've been sick for weeks. You don't know what this means. You don't know what these headaches mean. Oh, you can't remember cuz name. It was just the other day. That's a sign of decreased cognition. Family, don't be sitting up and acting like, oh yeah, I got bad memory. Don't even trip. I got bad. Family, there's a technique that I use. I was taught by Jim Quick. Jim Quick, this fucking brain guy is like a Korean or something, man. Total recall. Total recall. Being able to remember and being lucid in the moments when I was 5, 6, 7 years old. So we can't talk about bad memory. Yeah, and also we sometimes we get down, you know what I mean? We might get on our marijuana hype and we know that short-term memory loss, it could happen, but that's because also you're not putting those neural connections back together. You ain't putting it back together. So if you remember something right now, you remember how to tie your shoe, but you're gonna get high and what you're gonna be, yeah, man. I just don't remember ever again how to tie it. No, it's not ever gonna happen. Don't tell yourself you have bad memory. Just constantly get into the motion of recall. You know what I mean? Be purposeful and mindful about remembering things, right? So overall, we're still talking about business and driving everything forward. You need that gut health so you won't be sick, you know what I mean, forever. You need that brain health so you can remember. You need that body health so you can travel and perform better. Business brings you a better bank. Better bank is your resources that you brought in. So that's resources out, resources in. Isn't that one grand circle? How is that not human optimization? A better belly will give you a better brain. A better brain will give you a better body. A better body will give you a better business, and a better business will give you a better bank. You spend the bank all in the back of the other four B's. Somebody tell me what's missing. It encompasses everything about you because in better brain, it's a connection to mindfulness, breath work, and the creativity with all my spirituality. So it ain't nothing left off the charts. That, for sure, my people, is human optimization.
That's a God bill, man.
It's been already talking heavy. We only a couple of minutes in and Spin talking heavy already. Right? If you wasn't tapped in and you ain't think we was getting to it, we getting to it. Like, share, comment, and all that good shit, man.
Subscribe, nigga.
Definitely do that.
Right, yeah.
The Hunting Season Podcast, we out here.
Negus when I call you niggas in the most royal highway, man.
That's what we out here talking about. So Spin, I heard you speak about that breath work.
Yeah.
How important is breathing and what does it really do for the body and what does it do for the person?
Make me talk about breath.
Hey, bro, I just called it out. What's happening? Talk to me.
Facts, but I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm loving right here. because the family all gotta know.
Facts.
I suffered 30 years. It's like really been my life, bro. 30 years, just chronic asthma, bro. Chronic just bronchitis, bro. Just chronic lung issues, man. It's just been, y'all, like I've been to the hospital like 150 times.
That's wild, bro.
Through all my youth, bro. Through all my youth. Oh my God, bro. You know what I mean? Because, right, bro. My guardian, bro. Me and my guardian went homeless, bro. I was like 7 years old, bro. You know what I mean? So we had to live out of cars. We had to live out of, you know what I'm saying, the bus station. I was basically like the child from Pursuit to Happiness, right?
Facts.
We used to ride the bus just to get heat, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But in my mind, I'm not even recognizing what's going on. We used to live in like a motel room. And then my guardian would be hella smoking, bro. Be hella smoking cigarettes, bro. Like he don't even care. You know what I mean? Just so he could take the kid to the hospital. Like, the hospital, he need help, bro. He need his little medication and shit like that. Still be smoking, still be feeding me cereal and cow milk, still be you feel me? Like, and plus I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm like a little retarded homeless kid, nigga. I be having to get out the motel room by 5 in the morning because my guardian gonna go to work, bro. You feel me? So I'm out there in the street. This is how I end up getting lost in the street so young, bro, because I was a homeless kid. So what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna get busy. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got busy. You feel me? So finding how to breathe, bro, that shit changed my life, boy. How oxygen work? Oh my God, bro. That's why I've been so passionate, so adamant when I taught the asthma class. It's like my family and my environment was always working against me. And this is life. This is oxygen we talking about. It's been life or death every single time. People talk about near-death experiences. I feel like I had 50. Blackout all the time. Oh, I can't breathe. You know what I mean? I'm getting dizzy and people, what you want to do? That's regular. That's regular. But not to ever experience wheezing again. Not to experience, you know what I mean, high cortisol and stress in my system again. So important. That's just, you know what I mean, being able to reverse ailments in the lungs. They once told me my left lung is a whole lot smaller than my right lung. Family, I'm hella excited. I'm hella ecstatic and electric over here. I'm not breathing heavy. I'm breathing with my nose and my diaphragm. I'm oxygenating just fine. And that's how another way we boost cognition. We just talked about better brain. We brought it over here. Let's call it better breathing, huh? Because that's the connection we gonna make. Better breathing leads you into better body and into better brain. If y'all can kick my knowledge, I can talk my shit, my energy can be through the roof. I'll damn near blow one of the fuses out in this bitch. But I'm calm, man. I got myself together. I'm using my nose, I'm using my diaphragm. And family, just 48 hours ago, I couldn't use any of it.
Facts, talk about it.
You know what I mean? But you know, folks don't know, it's the 1st of February. I've been, you know what I mean, dramatically ill for like the last 3 days, about 4 days now. You know what I mean? My family went out of town, bounced back with the coughs. So
glad you're doing better too, bro. Sidebar, man. Glad you're doing better, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because for those of y'all that don't know, we was actually supposed to do this interview a couple of days ago. We had to postpone it a little bit because the homie Spin was a little bit under the weather and shit. He didn't give a fuck though. Just for y'all that really wanted to know, Spin was like, nah, fuck it. I don't need no energy. I don't need shit. Go ahead, put me on the camera. I don't need none of that shit. I had to tell Spin to sit his ass down and shit. He don't be giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure he got himself back together and all of that shit.
Yeah, salute that. So definitely, you know what I mean, my breath was a huge part of that. Fasting was a huge part. Getting in my vitamins and minerals, getting my sunlight and my grounding. And in this opposition to the whole Western world, they tell you to go get in the bed and take your medication. Let's flip that on his head right quick. So the Western doctor gonna tell you you're gonna be sick for about 2 weeks. You probably need to take some, you know, I don't even know what medicine is called, Mucinex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take your Mucinex, drink your orange juice, and get in the bed and, you know, just stay warm. Woo, woo. Hey, too much heat harvests too much bacteria, right? So not getting quality vitamins, minerals, including the ones from the sun and the bare earth, right? Like really putting your feet on earth, like really looking at earthing and grounding, right? They gonna tell you to be all in your bed. I won in 3 days. I was just down. I was just looking like the common sick person, like snot, just thick nose, just stuffed up, throat just raw. I'm just headache. I'm like, damn. But what I notice all that is my internal systems are working hard as hell. Understand that when you get sick, you just a human. Honestly, who cares? When the human gotta come down, when you gotta hella rest, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you feeling sick, it's because your immune system is an army and it needs most of the energy off the human battery. Family, stop acting like you live by yourself on your human body. All right? Just wake up to that. Just say, hey, I don't even live by myself here. You don't have no influence over what the gut microbiota and what the immune systems are going to do. You know what I mean? It's just you put yourself somewhere in the world, you know what I mean, to give them a better, better chance at winning a good fight. That's what a sickness is. It's a quick war. You know what I mean? Times go around, the world go through war, you know what I mean? Do you bounce back? You know what I mean? So definitely getting outside, working with my breath, getting my vitamins, my minerals, my herbal substances in, and a lot of fasting, you know what I mean? Not bringing in no new bacteria, you know what I mean? Staying at a nice level heat. You know what I mean? You don't got to be warm all the time, you know what I mean? But you do want to have times of sauna-like influences. You do want to sweat, you know what I mean? Me, I'm hella dark. I'm going to get directly in the sun. It's going to until it makes me sweat, you know what I mean? Or run a really hot bath or something. Find some ways to get some sweat, definitely. But it shouldn't take nobody, and especially when you start to implement some real good preventative maintenance. It shouldn't take nobody 2 weeks to come over no common cold. Common cold is what it is. You let your immune system win the war. You feed them, let them win the war with vitamins, minerals, sunlight, and the earth. Let them win and understand that you being all fucked up, you don't want to sedate none of that. Because the Western doctor gonna say, take your Mucinex, and all they gonna do is knock on the door. Like y'all ever seen some shows where the police be on the case? Here come the rollers. The rollers is, oh yeah, we want to look at the murder, and the FBI come in here and say, hey man, hey FBI on the case, man. Y'all just go ahead and go back home. That's what y'all doing with Mucinex in the immune system. Here come your immune system, your God-given immune system. It get a knock at the door. Oh, I'm the virus, bitch. What y'all want to do? And then you feel here come your immune system. They on the helicopter, right? Oh yeah, we finna go whoop whoever at the front door. They just came through the nose. You finna whoop them. You know what I mean? So, and all of a sudden, here comes some other UC engine from Jurassic Park fly over and about to take them out. Oh, we're getting took off the job. Like, come on, man. Stop taking your own immune systems, your own immunity armies off the job. You'll heal just fine. It take a couple of days.
Do that stress the body out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that little military, right? Just like to keep it in that sense that you were saying, that little military force, that home base. Okay, so when the Mucinex come in, do that start to weaken that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's tampering with that, right?
Imagine if you never did no work. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you would send your army to the gym, you would send them to firing practice. That's what we doing with good health. We sending all our organs and all our internal processes to the gym. So when, you know what I'm saying, on some osmosis Jones. And so we all think about osmosis Jones. That internal environment is so, that's the gut microbiota. They was telling us about cells in there. You feel me? So if the virus get in, and then here you go, you keep telling the FBI to come do all your work. What work has your team done? They ain't did no work. They all getting fat. They all just sitting down at the office. They ain't did no work. They ain't seen a war in years.
Right.
They living, dying, coming and going by the day, but they ain't had a fight in years. You know what I mean? Like boxing and MMA, we call it ring rust. You know what I mean? Y'all see somebody stay out the ring for 5 years. They was a dog, but they get back in the ring and they like, boy, I don't know what none of these youngsters is up to. You know what I mean? Stop giving your immune system the rust by using those outside entities, you know what I'm saying? Bringing them in into your system and sedating them, putting them to sleep and making them be weak, like the wolf just said.